Welcome back to Armory Unveiled, the channel where we explore the might, the mastery, and the mystery behind the world's most advanced war machines. Today, we pit two apex predators of the modern sky against one another. America's F-22 Raptor versus China's J-20 Mighty Dragon. Both built for air dominance, both crafted for stealth, both the pride of their nations. But behind their sleek forms lie two vastly different philosophies, two visions of how to command the skies. When the F-22 Raptor took flight in the early 2000s, it represented a technological revolution. Designed to penetrate enemy defenses, dominate the air, and vanish before detection, the Raptor was, and still is, the gold standard of fifth-generation fighters. Across the Pacific, the J-20 Mighty Dragon was born from a different doctrine. China envisioned a stealth jet that could patrol vast distances, threaten enemy support aircraft, and enforce its will across the Indo-Pacific. On paper, they share similar missions: air superiority, defense penetration, and network reconnaissance. But in practice, they embody entirely different eras, strategies, and design philosophies. Perfection doesn't come cheap. Each F-22 Raptor carries a staggering price tag of around $150 million. The U.S. Air Force built only 187 before shutting down production at Lockheed Martin's legendary Skunk Works. Now, 2 decades later, those Raptors, while still unmatched, are beginning to show their age. Meanwhile, Beijing's J-20 production lines are ramping up. Open-source estimates suggest hundreds are already in service, with more rolling out every year. The Dragon's growing fleet reflects China's ambition to project air power deep across the Asia-Pacific, from the South China Sea to the skies beyond Taiwan. The J-20 belongs to a newer generation. Its airframe is larger, not for style, but for function. More internal fuel, more payload, longer legs. China's engines are less efficient, so the aircraft compensates with size and volume. The F-22, by contrast, was built for agility and stealth perfection. Smaller, sleeker, deadlier, every inch optimized for total air dominance. While the Raptor still reigns supreme, the gap between it and the Dragon is closing. In pure performance, the F-22 Raptor remains the world's most capable fifth-generation fighter. It boasts the most powerful jet engines ever fitted to a combat aircraft, radar-absorbing coatings that remain unrivaled, and hyper-maneuverability that defies physics. Even after production ended, the Raptor's legend only grew. As rivals like the Russian Su-57 and China's J-20 emerged, the U.S. Air Force's Jewel became a symbol of untouchable power. Though its hardware and software are aging, the Raptor's design still grants it a smaller radar cross-section, superior maneuverability, and greater weapons flexibility. It's not just a fighter, it's a statement of air dominance. Born from the Advanced Tactical Fighter program of the 1980s, the Raptor fused stealth, firepower, and technology into a masterpiece of design. Its Pratt & Whitney F-119 engines enable supercruise, sustained supersonic flight without afterburners. Its internal missile bays minimize drag and radar reflection, while thrust vectoring nozzles give it a ballet-like grace in dogfights. As one F-22 pilot put it, "The Raptor can do maneuvers that other fighters simply can't, and at airspeeds so low, most jets would fall from the sky." With advanced sensors, radar-absorbent materials, and multi-role capabilities, the F-22 stands as the benchmark of 21st century air power. The J-20 Mighty Dragon was crafted with one purpose: to challenge American air superiority in the Pacific. Its canard delta wing houses vast internal fuel tanks and weapons bays, granting it exceptional range, essential for China's strategy given its limited aerial refueling fleet. Today, the People's Liberation Army Air Force may operate over 200 J-20s, capable of launching long-range PL-15 missiles beyond 100 kilometers, enough to threaten AWACS, bombers, and refueling tankers before they ever see it coming. Its serpentine intakes, serrated bay doors, and stealthy edge alignment reduce radar reflection, though not to the Raptor's level. The J-20 sensors, AESA radar, infrared tracking systems, and distributed apertures create a digital battlefield view that can be shared across multiple aircraft. In essence, it's a hunter, designed not to outmaneuver, but to outrange. Even after 2 decades of service, the F-22 continues to evolve. Just last week, it reportedly scored the longest air-to-air missile hit in history with an AIM-120D AMRAAM. Though aging, the fleet remains vital. With rising threats from China and Russia, the U.S. Air Force needs every Raptor in the sky. Skunk Works modernization plans aim to keep it lethal until the next-generation air dominance fighter arrives. The Raptor may be an old king, but it still wears the crown. Early J-20s used Russian engines that limited performance, but newer models equipped with domestically produced power plants are changing that. The upcoming WS-15 engine could finally grant the Dragon true supercruise, matching or even surpassing Mach 1.6, the Raptor's top sustained speed. While it likely will never rival the Raptor's turn rate or stealth profile, it doesn't need to. The J-20's value lies in long-range dominance, electronic warfare, and precision ambush tactics. It's not a duelist, it's a sniper. If the F-22 Raptor and J-20 Mighty Dragon ever faced off, the winner would depend on the scenario. In long-range missile duels, the J-20's PL-15s could strike first, but in close combat, the Raptor's thrust vectoring, all-aspect stealth, and combat-tested systems would decide the fight in seconds. China's doctrine favors hit and run, fire, retreat, and vanish. The Raptor's doctrine is simpler: find, strike, and dominate. And if the two ever merged within visual range, all signs still point to one outcome: the Raptor reigns supreme. From stealth to speed, from radar evasion to raw power, the F-22 and J-20 represent two nations' visions of air supremacy. One built on decades of experience, the other fueled by ambition and rapid innovation. But for now, in the cold, thin air where the world's best pilots duel with invisible wings, the F-22 Raptor still rules the skies.